Ayurveda from Kerala that is very prominent in Kerala. Am I right? Tell a single word against or about these findings. Because people of Ayurveda even are under the impression that our age-old rishis took some herbs, took some grass and gave it to the public, and some of them got the result, and collecting the statistics of such herbs, they wrote books upon that, and that is what Ayurveda is. It is not at all a science. This is the impression of Indian people, while even foreigners are studying it in another way. So the cause of disease is very important. More than that, even in modern medicine, there is lack of study in the root cause of each and every disease. There is only one way in that treatment, that is Vyadhi Viparita. That is not at all a scientific study in touch with the cause of disease. But all the media, all the learned people of modern times, the rulers of modern times, give help to develop it only because the treatment, particularly the medicines, are under petroleum ministry. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that? It is not under Ministry of Medicine. It is not under Ministry of Health. You are not aware. Be aware of it and study more. That is not our subject, even then I am telling you that. Moreover, our beloved father of nation, Gandhiji, struck a blow over the chest of Ayurveda by telling that it is dead. In Harijan paper, once some persons from abroad came to Gandhi and asked why you are taking modern medicine for pressure, for BP. Even though you are telling so many things about Indianization, why you are against Indian medicine? He said, the theory of Tridoshas are humbug. You might have heard that. He himself said, this theory of Tridosha, Vada Vitta Kapha, is humbug. It is unscientific. Modern medicine is developing like anything. India's life that also became a reason. At this juncture, you people are studying Nidana in particular in this course, I think so. So beware of that. Ayurveda is vehemently giving importance to the cause of disease. And secondly, symptomatology, study of symptoms of health as well as symptoms of disease. Symptoms mentally as well as physically. Symptoms in connection with food. Symptoms in connection with medicines given. There is a part known as Upashaya and Upashaya. You people are aware of that. That we can see later on. So Ayurveda deals with the symptoms in detail. Not only the symptoms of the deceased, what are the symptoms of the persons near and dear to the deceased? What are the symptoms we can study when we are very near to the deceased as far as the doctor is concerned? That means the body, mind and intelligence. We have to observe the body of the deceased, the mind of the deceased, the intelligence of the deceased, particularly the Devadas. Devada means the intelligence of particular parts of the body. That is known as Devada Vijnana. There is an intelligence for your finger. If the finger is not moving, if the finger is moving differently than normal level, then what is the relation between your life force, that is the main Devada, as well as the intelligence of that finger? So that's why in Ayurveda as well as in olden knowledge, they considered words and mind coming together as the second Atma of human beings. It's a saying like that. Your main Atma and the circumstances, the world you are making. First of all, each human being makes a world by his vasanas, his mind, as well as what he heard from outside. Generally it is called Artha. Bahya Artha. Artha means Vishaya. Shinya Banthane. വിഷിന്വന്തി വിഷയിണം അനുബധ്നന്തി സേനരൂപേണ നിരൂപണീയം കുർവന്തി ഇതി വിഷയാഃ അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ടു വാചസ്പതി മിശ്ര.